Nnamdi Kanu says that he will start charging Nigerians for free education on Facebook. The leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, says that he will start charging Nigerian government for receiving free education from his Facebook page. Kanu had taken to his Facebook page to fault the announcement made by the secretary to the government of Federation, Boss Mustafa, on COVID-19, saying that the announcement was supposed to be made by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. The People Democratic Party later issued a statement that rebuked the government for using Boss Mustafa issued directive to Nigerian citizens. Reacting to the development of Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu took a swipe at the Nigerian government, saying that the government visit is Facebook his government visit his Facebook to get free education. Good to see that Nigeria, a failed government and opposition, come to my page to receive free education in history, civic, constitutional governance, and democracy. Very soon, I have to start charging them. Last night, I wrote in my parliamentary attitude post that Boss Mustafa made an announcement which the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo ought to have made in the absence of Mr. President. It is an abomination in a democracy for a mere political appointee to issue a directive to citizens who cannot hold him accountable through the ballot box. This is Government 101. The TV station knew that that was not only wrong, the democratically intendable, it was a subversion of the Constitution and will of people benefit greatly. Later, that same night, the People's Democratic Party issued a statement rebuking the government for using Boss Mustafa to issue directives to Nigerian citizens. This is how it will be in future. Nigerians will troop to Biafran land to learn how to run a democratic government, and we Biafrans would be glad to teach them for free because they are fellow Africans. The correct question PDP should be asking the government is, where is the Vice President and why is the Secretary to the government of Federation, Boss Mustafa, doing his job when he is still alive and well? Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Well, Nnamdi Kanu is right. Why will Boss Mustafa be issuing directives to Nigerians when Vice President should be the one doing that? Why this? When Vice President is alive and is well, is healthy, why will another person be taking his post as a Vice President when Buhari is nowhere to be found or is not around or went for an official work? Vice President should be in the position to address Nigerians and not Boss Mustafa, not another person in the cabal. Imagine that. Vice President is the next to President Muhammadu Buhari. Why would Buhari urge or appoint Boss Mustafa to address or to give directives to Nigerians? What is going on? Do we have a president who cannot talk? Must Boss Mustafa speak for the president? Does it mean that our vice president is boxed by these half-minded Fulanis? Or have they bewitched Professor Yemi Osinbajo? Does it mean that a law professor does not even know his rights again, or they have caged him so that he will never come out to contest for presidency comes 2023? If it is like that, why can't he resign and go back to his church than standing all these lies of President Muhammadu Buhari, who is no who is no more and humiliation of being like a baby toy in the hands of everybody called, of these people called Fulani Malams in Aso Rock Villa? Why will must Mustafa be the one giving directives to the nation? Why? Why that? Now the Kanu has said it, that Mustafa shouldn't be the one doing all this. He said that Nnamdi Kanu said that, reacted to the development that Nnamdi Kanu took a swipe at his Nigerian government. He said that the government visited his Facebook page to get free education. That's good to see that Nigeria has failed. The Nigerian government have failed woefully. And opposition comes to his page to receive free education in history, civic, constitutional governance, and democracy. Very soon, he said that very soon he will start charging them, whosoever who will start charging the government that have decided to come to his page to get educated. He said last night that he wrote in his penultimate post that Boss Mustafa made an announcement which the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo ought to have made in the absence of President Muhammadu Buhari, which is so disappointed that Boss Mustafa is the one making such announcements. Boss Mustafa is the one making such directives, giving such directives, which Vice President should be the one doing that. That it's an abomination in a democracy for a mere political appointee to issue a directives to citizens who cannot hold him accountable through the ballot box. Imagine that. You see, that same night, the people from the Democratic Party, after they saw what Boss Mustafa did by giving directives, that the PDP or PDP issued a statement rebuking the government for using Boss Mustafa to issue directives to Nigerian citizens, which is so wrong. This is how it will be in future. Nigerians will troop to Biafran land to learn how to run a democratic government, and we Biafrans would be able to teach them and for free, because they are our fellow Africans. That is it. So viewers, in a nutshell, I think they are very wrong to have allowed Boss Mustafa to give that directives. This country is a lawless government. This government is a lawless government. No president in Aso Rock, no vice president. Boss Mustafa is briefing as big as Nigerian claims. Too shameful for this government. It's too shameful for this government. Imagine that. They must pay after calling a name and removing history from school. They still embrace our teachings and pretend as if they hate us. Imagine, they pretend to hate Biafrans and they still go into our teachings and learn from us. Imagine, and they call us names and removing history from schools. They still embrace our teachings and pretend to hate us. Imagine that. I know that they are just pretending not to like Biafrans. I know that if Biafrans gain its republic, they will definitely want to support. They will definitely want to join Biafran. That is it. They want to join Biafran. They are just pretending. They are just pretending not to like Biafrans. Meanwhile, they went to our back and start learning from um what we wrote, learning from our experience. Anyways, I wish them good luck concerning Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Where is President Osinbajo? Where is President Muhammadu Buhari as well? Where exactly are they? Who knows their whereabouts? They should come back and continue from where they stopped. They shouldn't allow any other person to take over this country, even if Buhari is not around or he has gone to an official meeting or official appointment. He shouldn't appoint Boss Mustafa to give directives. The person that deserves it, that should do this, is Yemi Osinbajo, not Boss Mustafa. So viewers, what would you have to say concerning this? Your comment is very much needed. Drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like these news as well. Thank you.